hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I just want to let you know that we serve a God.
Yes, we do.
Elohim,
Yes.
Yeah.
the master of the universe.
Yeah.
Amen.
Superior above all God.
Show enough.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
We try to understand him, and in our limited, our finite understanding,
Well.
Yes.
it behooves us.
Well.
We reach out to discover.
That's right.
And he only allows us to learn what we can understand.
That's
Well.
right.
Well.
That's right. That's right.
When you get to a place that you think you know,
Uh-huh.
he'll take you to a deeper level.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
You see, in 1930,
Yeah.
he'd already planned for you and I to be here.
Yeah. Come on, sir.
That's right.
Some of you may not understand it.
Well. Well.
In 1930,
Yes.
Bertha was born.
Come on.
And God, the God that I'm speaking of,
Yes, sir.
controls time.
Yes.
Amen.
Right.
Yes, he does.
We can control a lot of things,
Yes, sir.
but only he gets the final say-so.
Right.
That's right.
He's the master.
Yes. Yes.
Doesn't matter who's in charge.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter who's supposed to be leading the country.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter who sits up on the throne
Yes.
on man's kingdom.
Right.
But when he say time's up,
Yes, sir.
that's it.
Yes, sir.
That's all.
All right.
Yes.
That's
I
right.
like
He's
that.
Jehovah Jireh.
Yes, I like that, sir.
Yeah.
The doctors can come to a conclusion through scientific studies
Yeah.
and tell you your end is today.
Uh-huh.
But if he say hold up there,
All right. All right.
he's got to hold up.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
If he said death angel behave,
Right.
he must obey.
Oh, yeah.
He's not like man. Once he speaks,
Yeah.
no matter what we do,
That's right.
it has to happen.
Amen.
I want you to know for a certainty before you leave here today
Uh-huh.
that in 1930,
Yeah.
he had already pre-planned your destination to be here.
All right.
He would already purpose that you would come here to celebrate the life that he created
Yeah.
for his glory.
Yes.
There's nothing that he doesn't do
That's right.
that he doesn't understand or have control of.
All right.
Amen.
Your time today
That's it.
is his time.
All right.
Amen.
Let us go before the Lord.
That's all right.
Yes.
That's all right.
That's right.
Jehovah,
Yes.
Lord.
My God.
El Shaddai,
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
Elohim,
Oh, yes.
the great I am.
Yes.
Yes.
God who is love
Love.
and mercy. We, humanity, your creation, bow down before you,
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
the one who sits up on the throne. We don't have it figured out yet. And we humbly come before you and say, teach us.
Yes, Lord.
Don't allow anything or any false doctrine or any false creation of man to interfere with our relationship with who you are. Teach us. We sit at your feet.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We thank you for this time
Thank you, Lord.
that you've carved out for our schedules.
Oh, yes.
And we give you the glory.
Yes.
We say amen.
Amen. Amen.
I want to say on behalf of the family, I've been married to my wife, Tammy Blossom, for 30 years. Sister Bertha took me in as she would take in many of us and considered me to be one of her sons. This is my third mom. My mom, Juanita, has gone on to glory.
Amen.
My mama, Rosa Pearl, has gone on to glory.
Yeah.
And my mama, Bertha Bath,
Amen.
has gone on to glory.
Amen. Amen.
I don't know about you, but I know God
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
is
Yes.
better than me,
Oh, yes.
than I deserve.
Yeah. That's
Amen.
right.
We're here to celebrate on behalf
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
of the Battle, the Horn, the Blossom family, and all those who are tied into and have befriended over the years.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to share a word with you. I just want to share something that will encourage you to walk a little closer to Jesus.
Amen. Amen.
You don't have to fight this battle alone, this war, this life that we live in by yourself. You know, when we leave here, phone calls, family, won't come as often.
Right.
As time moves on, people won't stop by as much. But we have a friend that sticks closer to us than a brother. Tweedale, when you're by yourself and you remember all that your mom has done for you, know that he didn't leave you comfortless. All you got to do is say Jesus.
Right.
Bow your hand.
That's right.
All your labor of service. Doing it when you don't want to do it. Giving in of your schedule and time. Taking up your appointments. You can call on his name, Jesus. He'll fill the void. Sherrod, all your sacrifice. And all the stuff that you've done and going back and forth and calling on her, making sure she's all right.
Yeah. Yes.
Just call on his name.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Jesus.
Right.
Yeshua, the Christ.
Yes.
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
when you want to hear from your mom, and it's silent because you can't hear her voice anymore,
Right. That's it.
just call on his name. His name is Jesus. And he'll meet you in your midnight hour.
Yes.
Yes.
He'll give you what you're looking for.
Yes. Yes.
Family, Brother Bushman, Sister Nancy Bob, all those who have traveled, knowing that this appointed time is for you to get to know him even more, and his name is Jesus. He's the power that will set you free.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
There's hope, family.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
His name is Jesus.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
I just got a small message,
All right, sir.
but I want it to encourage you.
Yes.
Amen.
I want you to feel as if I've been in church all my life, but still I'm growing. And I know a little bit more than I knew yesterday.
Amen.
That's right.
It was true. Mom Bertha, if you ever talk to her, and you want to know the truth, don't ask her. She's not going to sugarcoat it. She's not going to pretty it up and make you feel any kind of way than what it is. And when you've done a good job, particularly if you're one of her daughters, and that just doesn't mean the one she's birthed for, but the one she talked to, she'll say, "You go, girl." That's a word of encouragement. And for you, those of you brothers, when we gotten off track and we needed a word, don't think she's going to pat you on your back and make you think that you're doing a good job when you're off track. She's going to give you a look and say, "You know better."
Bless your heart.
She was very opinionated. She had her way about what she wanted to achieve. And I just want to sum it up just in a word. Let me read this scripture for you.
All right.
1 Peter chapter 2, one verse. Verse 9. It says, but you are a chosen generation.
Yes, sir.
A royal priesthood. And holy nation.
Holy nation.
Here's my emphasis.
Yes.
A peculiar people.
Yes.
That you should show forth praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Yes, yes.
All right.
To sum up, my mother-in-law, and I don't want y'all to throw stones at me, but she was peculiar. So I wanted to look up this word peculiar because I know I would get some cross eyes. Looking at me trying to understand, is he talking about my mom, my sister? Peculiar, the word means strange or odd.
Come on with it.
But it also means unusual or different.
That's right.
Yeah.
It also means complex,
All right.
hard to understand. When you think you've gotten it figured out, she'll throw another curve to
All
it
right now.
and look at you and walk down the hallway. When you think you understand, she'll be opinionated about certain things.
Yeah.
Her name means, Bertha, it means bright.
Yes, sir.
It means bright, famous.
Yeah.
The truthful, outspoken person she was loved by many. And it's
Amen.
evident
Yeah.
because you're here.
Look at that.
The thing that I've come to know about life is that even if you have twins, there are no two just alike.
All right now.
That's right.
It's been scientifically proven that when snowflakes fall,
Come on.
if you study the type of flake it is,
Yes, sir.
you can't match them up under the microscope to be the same out of the millions and trillions that fall.
All right.
She was different.
All right. Yes, sir.
See, God doesn't want us to be cookie cutters.
All right
All
now.
right.
He wants us to keep up and be who we are, but be Christ-like in who we are.
All right now.
Speak the truth, but in love. Don't sugarcoat it and tell me that I'm doing something good.
Come on now.
When you get behind my
All
back
right now.
and say, man, that was a sorry dude.
Bye,
Brother
bye,
will tell you in your face.
Bless y'all.
She will let you know up front. What better people could you want around?
bye. All right now.
All right, sir.
They would tell you the truth when you
Yes,
need to
sir.
hear it.
There, there.
She was peculiar, I'm telling you. She had a way of drawing you to her.
Amen.
That's right.
Now, in my study of all of our years, I tried to understand that all of us have been designed by God to have a gift. So I look at you and I try to determine what is God doing in your life.
All right. All
What
right.
is he doing in your life?
All right. I hear you, sir.
What is your natural gift? How has God, by the power of the Spirit, given you this ability? What is it? What is, and I come to the conclusion, and I may be wrong, but it's my opinion,
Yeah.
that Bertha indeed should have been one who designed and fashioned homes.
Come on now.
In other words, she was an interior.
All right now. Yes, sir.
I got you.
She'd love to make it look like it appeared to be in a magazine.
All right now.
You go to her house one week, and she have the living room arranged in such a way that it looks good, and nobody sat in it. You come back next month,
Come on now.
and the same stuff is moved around and rearranged. She had the natural ability to be an interior decorator.
All right. Yes, sir.
I believe she understood that. She understood her calling in the sense she loved fabric and she loved flowers and she loved to interior decorate stuff, but she used her ability every time she passed one of you to try to help you understand. Sometimes she would teach by sharing or show. And if you didn't watch or wasn't paying attention, you missed it. If you didn't pay attention, because life is about lessons being taught.
That's right.
It's about things that, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be one that's highly educated. It just means that you have a position who you understand who you are, that God has brought you into a place that I'm cool with who I am. I don't have to make this up to be somebody else. Whatever God has given me, I'm going to use it to the best of my ability. I'm going to help you discover who you are when I know who I am. She used her ability.
That's it.
She had a way of drawing. And there's three things I want to share with you through this text.
All right.
The first thing that I want you to know, that you're chosen.
All right. That's right.
Now, Brother has already taught me that lesson. Anytime that I share with Mama Bertha about what I was going to do, she kindly reminded me to do your best. You do your best. When she worked with limitations of what she had, she did her best. So she showed me that indeed we're all chosen, watch this, to do our best. Doesn't matter what your occupation is. Doesn't matter where you come from. Just do your best, because your best really belongs to the Most High. You're showing off your image of who you're created in to do your best for Him. You're chosen to do your best. We as a people sometimes miss that. We're worried about where we come from and this and that, and the world got us confused, but it seems to say that our genealogy is this, that. Well, I'm letting you know you've been created in the image of the Most High. Do your best. That's all it is. That's it. That's all.
That's right.
Chosen.
That's right.
Chosen.
Yeah.
Young. Using this understanding of moving things around. The second thing I want you to understand about being chosen is that you're also royalhood.
Say it, Donnie.
Bless you. Yes.
We have a tendency to not think much about ourselves. But do you know you can be born in the country, have outdoor plumbing, have no central air, but have a wood coal stove, and use whatever you had to keep your house warm, because the floors are not necessarily carpet.
Right.
We have done that.
And don't you know that it wasn't based on where you come from that determined where you were going. Where you come from doesn't determine your pedigree. But it's who you connect to that allows you to understand that God has called and chosen me to think differently about myself. You are indeed a royalhood. And Bertha understood that she come out of royalty in the sense that I've been born in poverty. But I know who my true father is. He made me a priest and a king among men. It begins on how you think.
That is so true.
Whatsoever man or woman thinks, so are you. If you think I'm never going to get out or be better or be different, you've already suggested to your mind you're still in the same place. And it's hard to recover. Change your thinking. So here it is. You've been chosen. You come from a royal priesthood,
Yes.
like our sister. And the reason because you're peculiar.
Yeah.
No two people the same.
Uh-huh.
It's all right to tell the truth and not just go along to get along.
All right now.
It's okay to be opinionated.
All right now.
As long as you understand my answer and who I have to answer to.
Come on
not
now.
you.
Come on now.
My Father that sits high, I'm responsible and I have to answer to him. So just because you may not like my swag, you may not like how I talk or where I come from or my pedigree, you may not understand or like my priesthood. If I tell you I'm royalty and the only thing you see me driving is an old Chevrolet, understand I'm
Come on now.
different. Because I understand clearly it's not going to be this way all the time. God is in the position of raising us up. You got to understand the power of God. Understand if God has spoken over your life. And everyone in here has been spoken over from the day before you were born. Name the date you were born. Blessed are the men whose quivers are full. Blessed are the children. God has already called you out for greatness. My bird planted seeds. She talked about your possibility and your potential. She showed ways of, I'm working with what I have. But I'm thinking about the bigger picture. My possibilities. Think positively about yourself. I'm going to finish this thing up. Here it is, it says, but you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, and a peculiar people. And then it says, why has God chosen me? Why am I crafted out of such? God could have used somebody else, but he chose you today to be here. And the reason that he's saying, because he needs someone who's not ashamed to show forth praise to him. You got to understand where your power comes from. You got to understand where your resource and your strength is. God is telling you and I that when you call on his name, no man shall be able to stand before you all the days of your life. You need to understand that God is the power of winning one. He'll give you what you stand in. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid of what man can do to me. Man can't do nothing to me. When you live and you honor the Most High. She lived in such a way that she pleased the Most High. She lived in such a way that you came out. You were purposed to be here since 1930 to give God the praise. You came in such a way. And she lived in a fashion that she touched all of our lives. And she did not once judge you, but she tried to help you. Most importantly, if you can't receive the truth, because everybody can't handle the truth. The one that God chose to stop time so we can all be here to give him glory. Because you're chosen. You're a royal priesthood. You're peculiar. And God needs somebody to praise and glorify. If you've been the one, change your mind today. If you know that God has called you out of darkness, don't leave this place not knowing where you're going. Brother, it's all right. She's in glory. She's enjoying the rest of the battle family. She's sitting right there and enjoying the time. Absent from the body, present with the Lord. I want you to know for certain that God has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Who are you? I'm royal priesthood. Who are you? I'm in chosen. Who are you? I'm the slave of the angels of the Most High. You know who you are. God has made you. Here's my purpose. To glorify. I want you to understand. You are some peculiar folk.